Thanks for coming on today with me and Jack.
Sure. Pleasure.
Yeah, pleasure for us as well. Tell everybody watching a bit about your background and what your trading experience was before joining the Profile Method program.
So my background is, if you want me to go a little bit far, maybe about my own background, I studied MBA in finance, and I also did PhD in finance, but it was mostly finance part, not investment part.
Mm.
So I did my thesis, and I mean, during those days, I was working on different topics in finance. Then in real world, outside of the university or academician, I was also working as a financial analyst who was always interested and eager to know more about investment. I had knowledge, but I never used it. So during past years, I was somehow interested to have my own like career as an investment, as an investment analyst or trader, let's say. But I always, since I'm a very conservative person, I was always collecting data. I was watching different people, how they're going, until I started Trade Act group actually, and Korbs.
Yeah, I mean, you joined TradeAct pretty much when me and Jack joined, like at the start of 2023, I think.
That's right.
So we've basically all been in the course for kind of the same amount of time. Um,
Right.
what were you trading before you joined? Did you have any strategy at all, or was this like your first foray?
Before that, yes, I used to trade mostly Forex, and to be honest with you, never been profitable. I mean, the bad and good time in Forex is not predictable, and I realized that it is not my way to go. Yeah, and I'm glad that I realized that. Uh, but the things that I learned in Forex helped me, uh, especially recently that I'm seriously working with the community in TradeAct.
Mm.
But before that, yes, I used to trade mostly in Forex market, uh, and I was like having my own list. I was not a part of any community, any certain community to name it, but I was just using my own knowledge and my own like error and trial strategies, ideas, which was not pretty much successful for sure.
You've obviously come a long way. What would you say in that space of time has been your biggest achievement so far?
Uh, so the biggest achievement so far is uh, is the feeling that I have. I remember, I remember we were having a course. The course was uh, investment strategies, and the professor was. I mean, it was the first day. The live market was on the board, and he was talking, and he's saying that, hey, uh, market. I mean, people who are going to trade are competing with extremely smart people. Uh, I always remember that word that he said. You asking me about my achievement, I feel that um, playing as a part of community means that, as Ross had just mentioned, means I'm not competing. I'm not alone competing with the market. I'm not alone competing with like extremely smart people in the market. I have a team. I have a kind of mentor. I have people coming up with great trade ideas. I have people who are improving me every day after. First, I passed my evaluations. Like today, I passed my second evaluation. Although I've never paid too much for evaluation, honestly, still the number of evals account that I've paid for is not even two digits. I guess I just paid in total, to be very honest with you, maybe 7 or 8, if I'm not mistaken, in total. And I passed already 2.
That's really good, man.
So, and to be honest, and both I have them. I mean, first, I mean, the second, the one which I passed today, I haven't even started yet. I'm waiting for the certificate. But the first one, Elite, I still have it. I'm very conservative. Maybe I have 6 days in so far I traded. I have to reach out to 15 days uh, based on the rule. But anyway, these are achievements. These are real. And I know that, I mean, I was dreaming one day to be a trader. Then I become a trader who was losing. Then I changed the course of the battle. So from Forex to futures. Then I found a mentor. The mentor told me, hey, these are the material, the setup, the whatever you have to use. I lost time, more than a year. Then I came up. I made Jack. I did the setup properly. I passed the eval. So these are happening and these are real. Like I'm few steps far from the payments now. But financially, I'm in a very good situation. Not a very, very good situation personally, but I'm in a good situation. I even don't care about how much I'm paying for these things. I had these concerns like 2 years ago, but I don't have now. So these are my feelings. And those feelings that every day, every morning when I wake up, I come across the computer, I set up, I'm feeding the baby, preparing him to go to daycare at the same time. I'm with Korbs on my AirPod. And so these are a part of my life now.
Yeah.
And I feel that, I don't know, I took my life a little bit more serious.
And now you feel like it's actually possible, because a lot of traders, when they first start, they're like, is it even possible to be consistent? You know, they have that thought. They think basically everybody that's consistent is just a scammer because it's not really possible. And then eventually, after you
Exactly.
eventually realize it is actually possible, you know, you just need the discipline and stuff. So
100%,
it's a
100%.
new new way of seeing things, I guess. So
Yeah, trading
uh
definitely has a way of changing your entire lifestyle around, your routine and your habits and the way that you think. Everyone just thinks that you get into trading. Everyone in the beginning thinks that you get into trading just to make money, and very quickly you find out that it's a complete lifestyle change.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, hit the jackpot. It's not like that. I mean, uh, I don't know, at least for myself, um, people who are, I don't know, watching this video or listening to me now, they may think that I already prepared myself to say that. But to be honest with you, no, I look, if I tell you how many years I studied finance and how many years after that I worked for a financial institution. So this is my daily life to work with these crazy numbers, up and down graphs. And so this is the path that I chose. This is not a temptation. This is a passion. So this is totally different. People may see some video in YouTube and they say, "Oh my goodness, look at the title of this video. Like, I don't know, A to Z about future in 1 hour." How?
You're basically becoming profitable like in a year. And you know, most traders, they always say, yeah, it takes 2 to 4 years, whatever. So, you know, obviously like learning futures in an hour is bullshit.
It's
But
bullshit. Yeah, that's right.
even if it takes you a year, like that's still rapid skill acquisition, because it's like, you know, that's just the beginning, right? And
Yeah,
you can
for
only grow
sure.
from there.
You're absolutely right. We're not talking about exceptions. There are some people who are totally exempted. I mean, they have extreme talent maybe. So I'm talking about like people, I mean, normal people who are following their dreams and they are looking for consistency, making profit. So they have to be aware of that. Hey, this is a kind of career path. This is not a kind of, I don't know, get rich quick scheme. This is a career path.
Right.
You have to face, as you truly said, you have to face minimum a couple of years of struggling,
So
going on.
what
Yeah,
was,
please go ahead.
yeah, what was your biggest sticking point, would you say? Or maybe you had multiple.
point out.
What was your biggest sticking point which stopped you from being consistent when you first started? I don't mean the method necessarily, because you said you were trading Forex, but when you got the information, why did it take you a year to get funded? Because a lot of new traders, they think, oh, I'll just watch the course and I'll be profitable straight away. But obviously that's not the case. So what would you say were the major obstacles that you overcame?
Yeah, first of all, my personality, I'm a very conservative person. Then after I trusted and I said, okay, I'm just going to join the community, I said, I have to see in my eyes that these things are happening. I'm not going to say, thank you for giving me this access. Goodbye. I'm just going to make it my own. I never did this. Maybe people get so tempted and they just start themselves and open the account. I see sometimes, and honestly, I admire, by the way, nothing wrong. I admire people just immediately open an account and pay for the eval. I watched a lot, but I watched more than which was necessary. I stayed a lot because I was not in a good situation. I mean, I was having a kind of private job and also my own daily job, and they were both somehow kind of commitment I had to do, and there were some kind of like personal things that I had to sort out. But I waited for the right time, and the right time happened. I can say 6 months, the time that Jack and I we had a meeting, and after that, I really followed the steps, the setup, and joining live actively, like dynamically.
What would you say, Nick, for anyone that's kind of thinking about joining the profile method, or maybe they're on the fence? Like, what would your words be on that, based on your
Yeah,
experience?
yeah. I remember one day we were having a kind of afternoon. Remember, we had a kind of afternoon session for a period of time. It was between 2 to 4. I don't know what you guys call it, but it was very
Yeah,
hard for me to join. It was before my lunchtime. I swear to God, I was always asking other people, sometimes my own team members, like they were working for me, I was asking to cover my spot or switching the lunchtime to give myself time to attend that session. One day, like after people left, I saw still Korbs available. I said, hey, Korb, you available? He said, yes, yeah, hey, Nick, I'm here. I said, can we have a quick chat? He said, yeah, for sure, good brother. You know how kind he is. Then we had a conversation. I told him that, hey, you may not you may not hear it from different people or from many people, but let me tell you something. You you uh, you changed at least my life. Uh, you may ask me, okay, what part of your life had changed? My lifestyle, the way that I trust myself now. If the corporation that I work for right tomorrow, they tell me that, hey, you're not gonna work, and there is no any other job in Canada for you, I'm not worried at all. I know how to live now. And I swear to God, since I'm very conservative, maybe I need someone to tell me that, hey, don't go to work, stay here because your time value is more. I swear to God, this is what Korbs gave me. This is called a lifestyle. This is called a kind of, I don't know, self-confidence. People may misunderstand that Korb is giving you a ball and showing you that that's a basket. Throw the ball into basket. No one can do that. And no one can just provide you some words or, I don't know, tutorial method or whatever to tell you how to drop the ball into a basket. No, you have to try it 1,000 times, 2,000 times, and it failed. You're very lucky if you just shoot the ball like beside a basket, and you have to be happy to do that, okay? But keep going, but don't give up. Just keep going. Follow the method. Do not feel overconfidence that I know better than method. No, follow the method.
Yeah, that's actually
People,
a really good point, Nick, because I think a lot of people that come from indicators and stuff, they think that the profile method will give them a buy here, sell there type signal. Whereas it's more of a framework and it's trading subjective at the end of the day, even if you do have
Absolutely.
mechanical rules. And so he can give you that that framework, but then you still need to have the screen time and see many candles print just to get that skill. And I think a lot of people, they don't think they feel like entitled to forego that learning curve. They think that if they just have the education and watch it, they'll be instantly profitable. What would you say about that?
Absolutely delusional. Look, I mean, I say if you just pass the I don't know, your college or university, whatever, then job market will tell you that, hey, before we trust you fully, please do an internship.
Yeah.
Please do a kind of, I don't know, co-op, do whatever. So you join the course, you join the community. So far means you graduated, you did something. Okay, that's fine. Join the live session. Listen how it moves. It doesn't mean that copy and paste other people's trade idea. Just listen the reason behind those idea and the way that Korbs, especially Korb, come up with a kind of, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes of conversation and just I don't know, bringing so many bright reason that why today I assume that is going to be an upward move. It may not even go that way. So, but look at this live sessions, at least for 6 months, as an internship. Then you trust yourself that I'm ready to work.
To summarize and just wrap things up, Nick, for this, like, what would you see like the long-term impact that the profile methods had on you as a person and your trading?
From my point of view, with the knowledge that I had before I joined the trading world, I was looking for something real and something live, something that I feel that moving with the market, along with the market, not something giving me ideas based on what happened before in the market. And that's in the financial world, and that's a kind of magical power. There are many tools in this market, but profile method is something that walks with the market movement, and that what is the biggest difference between profile method and the other strategies, the method, the tools that traders apply during the trading. I can say that that's the biggest reason that they have, and I recommend actually profile method. That's something live. I mean, profile method is something. Maybe as an academician, that part is important for me. People may look in profitability rather than like reliability. I prefer to take something to stay in reliable side than profitable side, because if you stay in a reliable side, at the end of the day, you will be profitable.
Yeah, I think you don't realize what goal you're actually saying, Nick, because you're saying, manage risk first, which is what your job as a trader is.
Oh,
really.
absolutely. Yeah.
So couldn't have said it any better. But I would guess the final question I would have is outside of the course material, obviously this is a community. So we have me and Jack, and there's the other kind of vets in the group and stuff. How would you say that helped more than just the video course? Having access to live trading with Korbs, and also us to bounce ideas off. And me and Jack are like posting trade reviews and stuff. And did that help at all, or do you think the community is like just a nice add-on to the core material?
You already listed out something. These are all valuable for sure. The world is full of opportunity. I mean, we know that, okay? People are making money. People are having great life, beautiful life. And God is not giving them exceptional chance. They found this chance. They are making this happen. They are making this real. It doesn't mean trading, and especially trading beside Korbs, is the best thing to do in the world. But this is what I chose in this part of my life. What I chose and I paid for, if I appreciate that, and if I follow, if I put some effort, then at the end of the day, I don't get any result, I don't get any consequence, there is something wrong. My own personal experience shows that it is working, and it is worked already for me. The things that I learned, out there, if you just join a course, I mean, in college, like, I don't know, as a plumber, as a teacher, as an early child educator, as whoever, that you have to pay 10,000, 9,000, 12,000, 15,000, whatever. Especially in North America, for some courses, you have to pay a lot. Then you have to go outside and have the certificate in your hand or your resume and look for a job. So there is something here with a certain value that provider said, okay, this much you have to pay. You take this course and you put some effort, okay? Not immediately after reading the course, say, okay, where's my profit? You put some effort. You try to throw the ball into the basket. You try to do that, okay, day and night to do that. And then you see the consequence. What is a leverage here? Joining live session. That's a true internship. That's a bright internship. This is a needed internship. Many times it happened, I swear to God, I wanted to pull the trigger and go for a trade. And I saw that, right away I saw that Korbs saying that, okay, just first 10 minutes and we have to watch the market. I said, oh my God, first 10 minutes, I'm not going to do a trade. Okay, hey, be patient, Nick. Okay, be patient, man. What's wrong with you? The guy is saying be patient. And I've been patient. I saw the market when they're up and down, or very choppy, or a different wrong way. So these are not mentioned in any course material. This is something that you have to live the life. You have to learn and see others people to get encouraged to, I don't know, to share your own good feeling, even to your red days. You share it and get feedback from people. I really needed to be a part of this community. Look, I'm not sure what will happen if this course was a part of my university course. And after graduation, I was supposed to go in the market and compete with those extremely smart people in the market. That course was a part of, I don't know, real life. It was not luxury academy atmosphere. It was in real life, struggling, paying from your own pocket for the eval account and respect for what you paid. And this is at the end of the day, you come to this point that, hey, I'm lucky that I know this guy, I know this world. I'm lucky that I'm doing future. You may lose in a second, you may lose few $100, you may make few $100. Maybe in other markets, you have to wait days and days and days to make $60, $70, $10. At least some days of my life I was doing penny stock. So this is something big, okay? This is something big, and you have the tools. Now, just be patient, learn, do not overtrade, learn, every day learn, and be prepared for losing some games, okay? That's a part of trading too. No one is born a winner.
Very well said. Very well said.
Yeah.
Quality stuff, Nick. Yeah.
100%. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So thanks for your time, Nick. And yeah, very, very good thoughts. The way you elucidate things is very impactful. And I think people, if they actually consider what you said, it will actually help a lot of people out. So
I hope so.
Cool. Yeah,
all
well,
right.
Nick, thanks for coming on. Appreciate your time.
My pleasure
And we'll
again.
look forward to speaking again in the group next week.
100%. I'm pleased to be with you guys.